Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this week's Facebook card reveals. Before I do the reveals, I've just got to have a very quick swig of drink because my mouth feels really dry. Bear with me a sec, guys. Sorry, I make my glasses steam up a little bit. Okay, so as we're going into card number one, we're going into the energy of borrow, and it just says here, exhaustion, questioning motivations, realignment. So if you've been drawn to this card, you might just be feeling really run down, really overwhelmed. We've had the recent sort of full moon, and that's been quite a sort of an exhausting time for people. The full moon tends to bring up things that need to be cleared, things that need to be cleansed, or things that just need to be acknowledged to the surface. I've had a lot of stuff going on a personal level and around me, as I know a lot of other people have. So this might just be a time when you feel like you need to just pull back from the world. It's not about hiding away from the world, because to me, borrow is about safety, security, sort of that in-house sacred space that we sort of have. So I don't see this as like sort of hiding away from anything. I sort of feel like this is going back to the earth and almost just feeling centered, feeling grounded, finding that motivation if you've lost it en route. Some of you maybe just need to do a bit of self-healing, a bit of self-love, a bit of self-care, and actually really own it. You know, a lot of people are saying, yes, I need to do that, but are not doing it, probably myself included, so I'm not going to sort of deny that. And sometimes we just have to sort of like be honest and real with ourselves there. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes, yeah, we just have to sort of be like, you know, I've got to own this for what it is. I've got to keep it real, basically. Yeah. And yeah, like it says, exhaustion, questioning motivations, realignment. Some of us maybe just be feeling really off kilter or really off center at the moment. So I think it's a time to just go back into the earth, to be still, to find ourselves again. Maybe some of us have lost sight of our alignment with spirit a little bit. And if that's happening, then yeah, we just have that energy going on, perhaps. Does that make sense? I kind of hope so. So I think this is a time to be sort of going easy, going gentle on yourself, not putting any pressure, not putting any demands, not putting any expectations upon yourself. Just really giving yourself that space to think, to breathe, to be at peace. Now, I want to talk to you about the affirmations with this deck, because the affirmations are really powerful. So I'm going to find quickly the affirmation for this card, number 25. I'm really pleased that these are numbered because it makes it a bit easier. So the affirmation for this just says, I do not give consent to the consumption of my energy. I call back all my energy that serves my greatest good. So I'm going to say that again. I do not give consent to the consumption of my energy. I call back all my energy that serves my greatest good. So that's a nice little affirmation you can do, and I think that's quite powerful actually. So I hope you can make sense of card number one. Now then, as we're moving into card number two, we're going into the energies of the heart. And it just says here, emotional awakening, intuition, following your heart. Absolutely. I think what I see very sort of firmly with this card, do what makes you happy, do what you feel connected to from the heart chakra, do those things, be around those people that really bring about that vibration of love, trust, and open up that sort of heart-centered energy. So if there are, you know, burning goals, dreams, wishes, desires, things you'd want to do, and you feel, you know, like your heart is saying, do these things, do these things, do these things, but your head is saying, oh, but you can't do this because of X, Y, Z, or this, that, or the other. It's almost like don't get kind of torn between that head and heart space. So we only live once in this life, you know, there's never going to be a perfect time to do sort of these great things. And if there is stuff you really want to experience, do it while you're in a position where you're well enough and, you know, able enough to do these things. So go after your heart's wishes, your heart's dreams, your heart's desires. Don't worry about how's that going to work, or how am I going to make it sort of become. Don't worry about all the ifs, buts, whys, maybes. Just really kind of be guided by the heart. See the heart as a torch, you know, on a sort of path that you're walking. And it might not happen immediately. There might be some structure or some process to this, but often when we open up and we give ourselves permission to receive what the heart wants, you can be really surprised where you go on to, where you experience life, the things that you sort of experience, the riches that become. So this was like an exciting card if you've been drawn to this one. Let's find the affirmation for this quickly and see what it says. So the affirmation just says, I am listening to the voice within. I am supported by the universe. I deserve to thrive. I really like that. I am listening to the voice within. I am supported by the universe. I deserve to thrive. That's a really nice affirmation, actually. And finally, if you've been drawn to card number 3, we're going into the card of the Stand. And it just says here, courage, determination, fearlessness. I really like this card. A lot of us are being tested, both in a physical way, mentally, and spiritually a little bit, and certainly emotionally for quite a lot of us at the moment. And to me, this is about not running away. This is facing those fears, those insecurities, those diversities head on. So maybe you're being put in situations at the moment where you're being really encouraged to stay in your authentic truth, to not buckle, to not give away your power. Maybe you're having to really stand up for what you believe in, and you know what you feel connected to, even if it gets you unfavored, even if it sort of makes you not feel like you're always that well supported by people. The right people will always support you at every point of your journey. There may be people that are trying to disrupt or, you know, disturb things. And to me, this is about sort of standing up and actually being seen for you, being real, being authentic, even if it irritates people's demons, even if it sort of, you know, causes a ripple effect or whatever else. To me, this is about being authentic, being true to yourself. The only way I can sort of describe this card really, so I've got a few events coming up soon, and I know that there's a few feathers that have been ruffled with certain places I'm going to be demoing, or the days that I'm going to be demoing on, or different reasons, political stuff. And I think I haven't got time for that. I serve spirit. I'm there to serve spirit. So I will stand up on that stage. I will do my night of mediumship. I will do it to the best of my ability and serve spirit, and hope that in the process I can deliver some beautiful messages to the audience members. And I really hope that the audience members take that love, that magic, that eternal life that flows from spirit to physical world. I hope that they can have a piece of that energy. And essentially, as my kind of message is to leave those people feeling better than when I found them. If there are any snakes in the grass, if there are any people with hidden motives or agendas, I'm not interested what they're doing. You know, they don't have place in my life. And so sometimes the Stand is actually, it's a bit like a bit of an energetic middle finger up to anybody that might be trying to sort of hold you back or limitate you. So if that is happening, don't be limited. Don't sort of, you know, lose your nerve at the last minute. Stay focused, make a stand for what you believe in, and be blinking fabulous with it. You know, that's the key to this card. But let's see what its affirmation has to say. Oops. So the affirmation just says here, it's okay for me to make mistakes. I honor myself. I am exactly who I need to be at this very moment. That's pretty cool. I'm going to say that one again. It's okay for me to make mistakes. I honor myself. I am exactly who I need to be at this very moment. I think that's pretty powerful. So be brave enough to be you, be authentic enough to be you, because being real, being authentic is worth more than a copycat any day of the week, 100%. So I hope you can make sense of these. I'm going to leave them with you. Stay well, stay safe, stay fabulous. Just a couple of cheeky shouts to let you know that tomorrow night, Thursday, I will be over at Caen Town Hall doing a charity demo of mediumship. It'd be great to see some of you lovelies if you're around for that. And then on Saturday, you can catch me over in Gloucester, where I'm really going to be standing in my power. I'm looking forward to being at the King's Theatre. It's going to be a great night. So if you're free, if you're stuck for something to do, pop onto the website, purchase a ticket, I'm really, really looking forward to seeing some of you lovelies at the King's Theatre in Gloucester. And yeah, I'm just can't wait to see 2 beautiful nights of serving spirit and seeing where the energies take us. So have a great week, whatever you're up to, and I will catch up with you very soon. Love and blessings. Take care. Bye for now.